Now, I want to tell you guys that Neolife and Tasly are not the same. Whoever that's watching this video, there are lot of difference. Let's just call this part one. So people are always comparing Neolife and Tasly, comparing GNLD and Tasly. They are not the same. They are not the same. Far difference. Let me tell you now what you need to understand about this. Neolife and Tasly have one thing in common. They are network marketing. Both companies are great company. Do you understand? But even though they are great company, there are things that separate the both. Do you understand? Let's start from the registration first of all. Neolife registration is about 50-something thousand naira or 60-something thousand naira. Tasly registration is 12,000 naira. 12,000 naira to register as a Tasly member. But in Neolife, your register is about 50-something or 60-something thousand naira. They will give you 2 products in Neolife. These 2 products they are going to give to you, they will tell you to use it to start business. Now in Tasly here, we allow you to do the registration 12,000 naira. Then you as an individual will select any product of your choice. Then you order that product. And I promise you, if you use that same money that you use to order product that for the registration in Neolife, you will get yourself at least minimum of 4 products from Tasly. Minimum 4 products from Tasly. And that 4 products, if you sell it, if you don't have at least 150, at least 120,000 naira you make from inside that particular one. Do you understand? So they are not the same. Another thing you need to understand is talking about this registration. Tasly, you register once. In Tasly company, you register once. In Neolife company, every year you need to keep on reactivate your registration. That means you need to the registration, you activate it. Do you understand? Every year you need to re-register. Every year you need to be doing registration. In Tasly, you have done once, and that's all. In Tasly, if you have done 1 registration, that's all. Another thing in Tasly that differentiates Neolife from Tasly. In Tasly company, if you do any point like 10 PV, 20 PV, 25 PV, 50 PV, minimum for Tasly is 10 points, 10 PV, 10 point value, 10 PV. In Neolife, if you do 99, you are not qualified. You are not qualified when you do 99 PV. You are not qualified. You see some of them, they are trekking, they are struggling, they are suffering because the pressure on them is much. You see, due to the knowledge that I have with Tasly and Neolife, and I call Tasly a rich company for rich people. A company that is an ajebo company. Do you understand? A company that makes you an ajebo, it's just an ajebo company. Because if you are in Neolife, it doesn't mean people that are in Neolife are not making it. People are still making it. In Tasly, people are still making it. So don't get me wrong. But these 2 companies are not the same. If you put the energy you put in Neolife, if you put half of it, not even exactly that, half of it in Tasly, you will get times 3 of the result you are getting from Neolife. If you are a Neolife member and you want to come and take it, you want to come and try it, why don't you locate me? Let me give you my WhatsApp number, then you drop me a message. I say drop me a message. 081 4081 3823. I come again. 081 4081 3823. If you are anybody that want to come and take a look, that's my number, you have it already. You see, Neolife and Tasly are not the same thing. One thing I like about Neolife is, you see, the rate of their training, the rate of their discipline, all those things are there, which is very, very good. In Tasly, the rate of training we are doing is great. The rate of discipline is the same thing as well. But when Neolife will follow you, see, that particular aspect, they are good in it. But anyway, all the branches are good in training. Do you understand? Then you need to understand. You see the way people, Tasly people, they don't do this, all this begging abnormal like the way Neolife are doing it. New Life, if they are going from where of 400 naira, of 300 naira, of 500 naira, they will beg you to do this. You see them begging or doing this, doing that. Please, sir, I'm not eating. Can you give me money? A Tasly member will not come and beg you that he has not eaten food. A Tasly member will not do that, and I'm grateful for that. A Tasly member will not be in time of traveling, or is going to pay for his transport, or he is now telling you, please help me from here to here. You help the person, help me from here to here. You do this. They teach you abnormal. Yeah, it's a strategy that now that skills is good. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist in Tasly. It exists, but we don't apply because we have money. You can't be making money daily. The reason why people are not still making money in New, that there is a product that New Life are using. I don't want to talk about any of their product. Anyway, let me not talk about any of their products. Now, one thing you need to understand that in Tasly company, you see all this begging. You see them started, chatted, battered, going on the road. You don't find that in Tasly company. You don't see that in Tasly company. Then let me make something very, very clear. In New Life, the leaders oppresses the distribute, the young one coming. Because when they have not reached their own, for instance, their own baby, the minimum PV they give, 250 PV. Then the one that qualifies for bonus at least is 100 PV. Now, people that are supposed to do 250 PV to qualify, and they have not done 250, and they are doing 100. Some of them will steal your point. You carry your point, put it on their own, and make sure they are qualified to make the money. That is not good. That is not New Life that is doing that. That is the leader. Is the leader that is doing that. If they are not submitting your point, even in Tasly company here, the leaders do it sometimes, and we are fighting against that by the grace of God. So let me tell you the truth. So if you do 100 points, your point is not complete. Sometimes some of the leader touch your PV. I will not lie to you guys. I will tell you the truth. If you don't like it, go to hell. If you like it, you are welcome. Now, the leaders sincerely manipulate. But in Tasly, it's not that. It's not like the way it is rampant this New Life. I've seen so many people down. Don't say I'm just talking from my head or any of those things. If you look at this New Life, this thing, I don't want to bring this New Life. Then let me tell you something as I bring this out now. If you look at it now, I hope the camera will catch it clear. Now, if you look at it now, if you do 250 PV in New Life, they will pay you 3%. If you do 250 PV in New Life, they will pay you 3%. If you do 500 in New Life, they will pay you 5%. If you do 500 PV, they will pay you 5%. If you do 1000 PV, they will pay you 10%. If you do 2000 PV, they will pay you 15%. Are you seeing it? If you do 3000 PV, they will pay you 20%. If you do 4000 PV, they will pay you 25%. My dear, you see why they are struggling. You guys are struggling in New Life. This is one of the reasons you guys are struggling seriously in New Life. Let me tell you something. In Tasly, let me show you Tasly. Let it not be as if it's going to be. In Tasly, if you do 10 PV, this Tasly starter kit. Do you understand? I don't know how your camera will catch it, but now these are Tasly marketing plan. Now, in Tasly, it's not like that. Then, now, as I tell you that, if you do 250 PV, in short, they pay you according to your level. Your percentage is according to your level. Now, you see, this particular one that you are seeing, the percentage is not supposed to be so. In Tasly, being a new distributor as a level 2, just level 2, they will pay you 10% of anything you do. They will pay 10%. New Life percentage start from 3%, 5%, 10%, 15, 20, 25. Tasly is 10%, 20%, 25%, 30%, 35%, 40%, down to 45%. There is no company that you will ever go you will see that they'll pay you up to 45%. It's almost the same, like they are paying you half of it already, half of the money you use in getting it. Imagine you get something 100 naira, they will now give you 45 naira again, return you 45 naira again. That's one thing about Tasly. Tasly is an accumulative company that whatever you do, it remains. It's an accumulative. Neolife is not accumulative. They clean it and you start afresh. So why would those distributors not be struggling and be suffering? Please, if you guys ask why I'm doing this video is any small thing they'll say Neolife, any small thing they'll say GNLT. You guys, and them, if they are using the name and bringing good testimonies about that, I couldn't have done this video, but they are bringing bad negative energy. We are networkers. All of us are networkers. Neolife is a networking company. Tasly is a networking company, but we are not the same. It's just like this phrase, all ladies are the same. My dear, all ladies are not the same. All men are the same. All men are not the same. If you are meeting the rubbish one, my dear, look for the right ones. You need to understand. So, all these things you guys are talking about, in Neolife and Tasly, they are not the same at all. In time of the system, in Tasly, if you come with your transport of going, your transport of coming, your transport of going, if we take you out, the transport to take you out is not on you, it's on us. We sponsor you personally. We take you out, we buy you food. When we, after the training, we give you money that will take you home, that will bring you back again. In the evening, we call you to check on you, how you are doing, or we tell you when you reach home, you call us. These are the system we do in Tasly, and there are so many ways that we make money from Tasly business here. So don't ever compare Neolife with Tasly. These two companies are not the same, can never be the same, and will never be the same. Network marketing, generally, the marketing plan of every company are different. Neolife is older than Tasly. Neolife is older than Tasly. Tasly was founded 1994, May 10th. For Neolife is, I believe Neolife should be up to 60 years or 50 something years now. Do you understand? So Tasly is not up to 40 years. Tasly is about 32 years, something there about. Because it's 2026, today is 13. Do you understand? January 13th, 2026. You need to understand, my dear, if you are looking for a better network marketing company, you have my number already. Locate me, join me. Let me show you the difference between Tasly and Neolife. Tasly is a great company. It's a company that you have to come and take a look on it. Another that will sharpen you, will show you the future. In my branch, by the special grace of God, in my branch in Kano here, what I teach my people, I don't just teach you go out and sell and make money. No, I teach you about sales, customer management, how to relate to people. We teach you that here. Apart from that, we teach you about health, about blood pressure, about sugar, about diabetes, about malaria, about infection, different things. We put you through in that. We teach you here about money management. We teach you about money. We teach you about investment. We teach you about reinvestment in this particular place. One of the things that differentiates the rich from the poor, it is when money enters a rich man's hand, he look at the money as a seed. What will I invest it in? How can I multiply it? We teach you how to make your money grow for you. We teach you how to make money work for you. We teach you how to be not just a smart thinking person, but you show it in your lifestyle, not just having the knowledge alone. We teach you about leadership. We put you through about character, that whatever you are doing, your character matters a lot. There are a lot of training we do in this place. So when I'm talking about Neolife is a great company, they teach you, they do this. But these are the teaching I give. There are a lot of this. I teach about the spiritual, so that whatever you are doing, my dear, as you are going to be knowledgeable physically, as you are going to be knowledgeable or doing whatever you are doing physically, but you need to be knowledgeable spiritually. You need to understand the atmosphere. You need to know what is not, what to do, what to do. The spiritual, the relationship between you and your maker. I put you through. I advise you and I encourage you to go close to whoever you are serving. be it Jesus Christ, be it Muhammad, all of us have Almighty God. So that is it. I put you through about the spiritual realm. I put you about your mental development. Buy books, read books. I don't force people. That's me. I don't do force, because if you bring pressure to me, I will avoid you. So I don't bring pressure to you as a person. But I will tell you. And when you don't do what I tell you, when it happens, I'll tell you, I told you this earlier. So you need to understand that very, very effectively. You teach you about spiritual, teach you about mental, teach you about relationship. I tell you that relationship can, whatever you can buy with money, the relationship can give it to you freely. So you need to value relationship. We put you through a relationship. There are a lot of training that my mind cannot grab to tell you now. So if it is training about money, about your health, about man, so many things we put you through here. So don't compare Tasly and Neolife. Neolife maximum percentage is 25%. Tasly maximum percentage is 45%. How can you compare those two? You cannot compare these two. Neolife and Tasly are two different companies. Did you understand? There are two different companies. Then another thing you need to understand, you see, when we say if you do 10 points in Tasly, you'll be qualified. In Neolife, it is 100 minimum. 100 points. And you know what is going to take you to do that? So please, you guys need to understand the business that you are talking about. You need to understand the difference between Tasly and Neolife. So it's something that you should look at it very, very well. So Neolife and Tasly, they are not the same. Do you understand? In Tasly, the way you make money, and without being told, if you even go out, you see it. We don't manipulate people to sell product. We tell you the truth. Okay, if you go buy, you buy. If you don't go buy, you leave the product. Product that work for this, that is what we are telling you. If you ask us what we don't have, we tell you, okay, currently we don't have it yet. Wait. We are not this eager, hungry to give you what we don't have. We don't do that. If other companies are manipulating you, are not manipulating you. Tasly don't manipulate. It doesn't mean in network marketing leaders are not corrupt. Let me tell you something. In Tasly and Neolife, some of the leaders can manipulate you. Some of the leaders can do. If you come to my branch in Kano here by the special grace of God, if you work with me, those people, they know how I do my own. My own is black and white. This is how it is. I submit your point. If I can't submit your point, I'll tell you I can't submit your point now, but I'll submit it so time. And when you look at it, I'll do it. Instead of doing all this big man that they are doing all this leader of a thing. No, don't. When you are transparent, you have bought trust. That trust can take you far. And you need to know what to do or not to do in this business. So please, Tasly and Neolife are not the same. Tasly is an accumulative. Neolife is not accumulating. Tasly is from 10% to 45%. Neolife is 3% to 25%. In Tasly, you do registration once. In Neolife, you do registration every year. It's been activated. I say this video is part 1. I will come and brief this, then do the part 2 again about this video when I have chance. Do you guys understand? So don't compare Tasly and Neolife. Tasly is a place that in a week, if you are good in sales and you go out to run your business, and if you don't make money, you make at least a very good money that you'll be proud of. You make good money that you'll be proud of. As long as you are ready to go out to do the business. So believe in yourself. Success is sure. If you don't have my number, let me give it to you again. 081 4081 3823. Follow me on YouTube, God bless Emmanuel. Follow me on Facebook, Local Emmanuel, or God bless Emmanuel. Just type it. The both of them, you will see my face. It will pop up for you. Thank you. Subscribe more.